what's up guys, it's Austin here from Royal Highness Python, and in today's video I got another Morph Madness for you guys, and today we're going to be highlighting the lesser gene. Before we get into all that cool stuff, huge shout out to 212 Exotics. Thank you so much for the really cool shirt. And is he slacking on the back?
Nope.
So definitely go and check him out. I would appreciate it, he would appreciate it. 212 Exotics. And now we're going to get into this lesser Morph Madness. So right here I have a lesser female, and she just happens to be het for clown, and as you can probably tell by her hissing and blue eyes, she is going into shed right now, so she's not looking as bright as she normally would. Her belly's not even pink, but she is going into shed. But this is generally what a lesser looks like. They have this really nice brown color towards the top and this gray highlighting coming up the side with these nice green tones towards the alien heads. But in this case we don't have alien heads. It almost looks like a Mojave, but it's a lot more cleaner. We don't have as many keyholes. And once again, this one's het clown, and het clowns tend to be a little more cleaner, so that also might be why this girl is so clean. So now let's go look at some lesser combos, and I'll go and show you guys what they look like. And we'll start with her sister. This is a lesser spider who's also het for clown. She is really nice looking. It changes spider quite a bit, brightens it up. You still have that really nice green highlighting coming from the lesser up the belly, which is really cool. But you don't really have that brown tone anymore. It's more of a really nice tan color, almost gray along the top. And this girl, even though she's spider, doesn't have that bad of a wobble. Just to show you guys that not all spiders are really bad with the wobbles. So now let's go look at some other lesser combos. So right here I have a lesser fire female, and this one's also het for clown. You can see how well fire and lesser work together. Fire is one of those genes that makes everything a lot brighter and a lot of the times more creamier, and that's exactly what it did here. You still have that lesser pattern look along the sides. It's a lot cleaner in this case. The fire came and cleaned up all those little alien heads towards the end, but you still get some at the top, at the neck. It's really nice, really bright. It took those browns and made them a lot more brighter. Can't wait to make some lesser fire clowns. Haven't seen much of those, and I can't wait to see what it looks like in the future. So hopefully she starts breeding for me next year and I make some. Here I have a cinnamon lesser leopard, double het for enhancer pied, and this guy is super cool. I really like his pattern. So he has that lithium pattern going on, and a lithium, if you do not know what that is a cinnamon lesser. But when you add leopard to that, it really bolds out the dorsal stripe and really connects the pattern that much more along the sides, which is really cool. And then you have that het pied influence, which is just taking away all the tail pattern and giving you this really nice dorsal stripe. And then you have that het enhancer that's just making it that much brighter and just making it look really cool. So definitely one of my favorite males. Can't wait to get this guy breeding some het enhancer stuff and hopefully make some pos hets. Hopefully I get the lesser out of it, because lesser pieds are all white unless you add Enchi to it. So I might have to add Enchi into this into the future. This is a banana Enchi lesser 100% het clown female, and Enchi and lesser work really well together. Enchi comes and cleans up the pattern entirely. You have no more alien heads at all, and then it goes and takes the pattern and bands it over the sides and just gives it this really wacky pattern. And then you have the banana here, which is just changing the color completely, bringing in all these pink and orange tones at the top, and then all these yellows. And usually if we did not have the banana in here, these would be more of a purple or a darker tone, and then these would be more of a gray tone. But it's really cool how this looks. Really excited to have this girl in my collection, and I can't wait to see her on eggs, hopefully next season if she continues to eat well. She did go on a long break for me, and that happens around 1,000 grams. She hit it around 650 grams, and she didn't eat for 4 months, but she just got back on food, and I'm really excited to go and see her grow a bit. Right here is my leopard lesser female. She's also 50% het pied, and with this really nice dorsal stripe going down her whole back, it's pretty safe to say she'll prove out, or at least I hope she will. But really cool combo. I really like what Leopard does inside of Leopard. It changes the pattern dramatically. You still have those nice green highlights coming up from the bottom, but a lot different. The color's a little darker, and I really like the full dorsal stripe on this girl. If you do not have one with Het Pied, you probably will not get the full dorsal stripe. You'll get a really wacky pattern. But if you do have Het Pied in your Leopards, which a lot of people do because it did come from the Pied gene, you will see a lot more striping inside of it. So that's why this lesser leopard looks that way. This big girl is a pastel lesser clown that's actually Lord of Lion. She's here on a breeding loan and she looks amazing. They do look a lot better as babies because as they get older the pattern does tend to fade out a bit, as you can tell, but you can still get a really good idea of what the pattern used to look like. You have all these little clean alien heads in here and all the connecting of the pattern which happens in the lesser clowns. And then when you have the pastel inside the lesser clown, it brightens up the head like this. So it was really bright yellow as a baby, and it also makes the whole back bright and yellow as a baby. But once again, pastel and clown, as they get older, they really tend to fade out. So if you do want to go and get a brighter clown without veining it out, really good to add fire or vanilla into the clown, because a lesser vanilla clown would be crazy. A lesser fire clown would be crazy. Once again, I hope to make those in the future. So now let's go look at my other lesser clown combo. This girl right here is my lesser Enchi clown, Het for Ghost female, and she is crazy looking. When she first hatched out, this dorsal stripe she has on her back was just purple, and she had these really nice yellow sides. Just looks amazing. So that gray and green highlighting on the sides kind of washed away inside of the clown, which probably was going to anyway because most of the highlighting on clowns are either orange or white, and in this case we have white highlighting right here. Just really cool coming up the sides. And then you have Enchi and Lesser, which once again work really well together. Enchi making that head stamp the way it is and connecting all the pattern along the sides, but the Lesser does break it up a bit compared to your average Enchi clown, which doesn't have as many breaks, and it also makes the pattern a lot more wavy along the dorsal stripe. An Enchi clown would be a lot more straight, and if this was just a normal lesser clown, it would have a lot of dots down the back. I don't have any at the moment, but there did hatch some in a prior video if you guys want to go check that out, but I should hatch some more in future videos, so you guys will get a chance to see some then. The last snake I'm going to be showing you today is this Lesser Orange Dream Fire Ultra male, and this is a split male between me and Lord of Lion. We purchased him off of Bitten by the Apple Reptiles, and a crazy looking male. I don't know if you guys can see all the different colors on the camera, but there's a lot of different tones, especially in the highlighting. Just coming up. It's really cool, and he's got himself caught here. See if we can just get him out for a second. There we go. But basically you have this nice lesser pattern here. Once again, you have all the little alien heads on the side. The Orange Dream is really cleaning it up, especially towards the tail, and Orange Dream tends to actually connect pattern towards the tail, and that's why we have all the tail pattern connecting on this side. And on the other side we have a lot of pattern connecting as well. The fire is brightening it up and adding this little peppering into the lesser, and it looks really cool. And obviously the ultra males have taken the colors and just changed them drastically. Can't wait to get this into some other combos and even into clown in the future, make some really cool lesser ultra male clowns. And that's going to be it for today's video. This is the last lesser I have, really. I do have some hatchlings, but a lot of them are in shed, so I might do a part 2 video in the future, maybe a year from now, when I have a lot more lesser combos, a lot different ones. Maybe all the heads you're seeing here, I'm actually going to show you the actual clown version or the other version of it, which would be a lot cooler than just looking at the heads. So I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below what more if you want to see for next week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. But wait, don't leave yet. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and peace out.